What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Bet with the Boys. Today is Thursday, April the 24th. My dad's birthday. Shout out, Mr. Tom
Mm.
Alvey. Uh, I know you guys don't know him. The OGs of this channel will have seen him a couple times before if you've been watching this for a while, but it is his birthday, so shout out to him. And then also, we have our best bets for the NBA playoffs today.
You know, we said that we had our first guest on the other day, but we actually hadn't. Well, that was our third guest. We had Ron Willie on, forgot about that. We had your dad on, forgot about that. How could we forget the guest appearance that didn't say one word the entire time, but coughed like 17 times in one episode? Funniest episode we've ever had. Go back and watch that. It was about 3 years ago, and I laugh every time I see it.
Yeah, me too. We also had him on a couple other times for NFL.
Yeah, that's true. So I bet he was hurt. Happy birthday, Tom. We might have forgot about you, but today's your day, and we're not going to forget you on your birthday. And also, I have a crazy take from Jake I want to talk about later in the show that I want to hear your opinion on.
All right.
He's not very happy about it.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm not unhappy. Well, I don't know what you're going to bring up, but first off, like and subscribe, guys. 2.2K. We're still inching towards it. Please do, if you haven't already, subscribe. And if you already have, please do like. It does help us out a lot.
Yes, sir. Also, become a member. Link will be in the description. I can't talk today. Start that over. Link in the description. Also, if you want to become a member, check that out as well. $2.99 a month, 10 cents a day. So Jackson AI, we are now. I think we're 9-5.
9-5 with Jackson AI. Got another one today. If you want to do that for yourself as well, go to pinesports.com. You can use our promo code BETBOYS25. Get 25% off a subscription. Be able to use Jackson AI more and more, depending on the tiers. If you want to just try it for free, you get 5 questions to try for free. And I mean, ton of great stuff on that website. So do check it out.
Cash yesterday on the Donovan Mitchell. We did go 4-1 yesterday. Only pick we missed was the added play in baseball. We had the Blue Jays on the money line. We thought that was a trap spot where they were basically a pick 'em after losing three straight to the Astros. Turns out it was not. So no baseball today. We got to dial it back in on baseball. We've been hit or miss. But 4-1, still a good day overall. We had what did we have yesterday?
Um,
We had a bunch of
we
winners.
had Steph over his rebounds, over 4.5 rebounds. We had
Yep.
Donovan Mitchell over 4.5 assists. Those both cashed.
We had Jalen Brown over 21 and a half points.
Yeah,
And then we had something else. When you do this every day, it kind of runs together. And it
yeah,
also helps that we write it down for the video. That does
yeah,
not
yeah. I do
help.
not
Yeah.
remember what it was, but we won it. Yeah.
Yeah. I cannot remember it either. But, anyways, all right. Live stream tonight. We want to cover the NFL draft. We have a pick in the NFL draft. And we have a bunch of picks in the NBA. So pick number one, NFL draft. We're going to cover this. We might not make it to pick number 25 and a half, but hopefully we don't have to because we got Jackson Dart going under 25 and a half. Plus 104 on FanDuel. Got a lot of plus odds for you guys today. I do not see him dropping to 25 and a half. His projection is getting picked up by the Giants. He's arguably, they say he's the third best quarterback in this class. He's arguably number two, honestly. He might be the best quarterback in this class when it's all said and done, but 25 and a half for a dude that put up the type of numbers he did, and they all want to say it was the system, but these draft experts, they don't know what they're talking about. Mel Kiper, whatever, man. They don't know who these GMs are going to draft. I think they know that Jackson Dart's better than where he's projected at, and I think somebody will snag him early. Almost made another pick for him to go like top 15, but we're just going to take him plus 104 to go under 25 and a half.
Yeah, I mean, the farther away from the season towards the draft these quarterbacks gain steam. I've heard more and more about the other quarterbacks in this draft too. Tyler Shaw or something, Shaw from Louisville. Then you got um, Kyle McCord. They say he's got crazy arm talent. So these quarterbacks, they start inching up these boards. What Jackson Dart was originally a second round pick. Now it's pretty much a pick 'em on the top 25. So, yeah, I mean, these GMs who need a quarterback might move up. It might not even be who's at the pick. If it's like pick 19, pick 22, a team at the end of the first round might draft their quarterback for the future. Happens all the time. So we'll see. I like this pick a lot, though.
We saw it last year when Kirk Cousins was supposed to be Atlanta's starting quarterback. They paid him all that money and then went and got
Penix.
Penix in the first round. Huge surprise. There's a surprise in every single draft. Jackson Dart, I'll take a shot at him over going under 25.5 for the draft pick. So it's going to be fun. Tune in tonight for the live stream. Jackson AI, pick of the day. We already liked this, and then we saw Jackson AI was on it. So we're going to make it the Jackson AI pick of the day. Likes the Knicks on the money line tonight, minus 118. I don't know why everybody's writing off the Knicks after losing one game. It's no secret that the Knicks have struggled in the playoffs before. Thibodeau, there's one thing about Thibodeau. He's going to beat the teams that he's supposed to beat in the first round anyways. He's not going to fold until round 2 when he has to play a much better opponent, but he still might end up getting fired. But I do like the Knicks today, minus 118. They just got so many weapons. We forget that they were up in that game against Detroit by 15 before they fell apart last game. So I just think they're the much better team, and they kind of got caught off guard a little bit by the Pistons, I would say, in game 2.
Yeah, I agree. I still think the Knicks win this series. I don't see them going down 2-1. It is a good matchup. It is, Pistons Knicks kind of gives you that old nostalgia feeling. But yeah, I think this is, like you said, we liked it before. Jackson AI picked it. Now we really like it.
Something we didn't even talk about in this game. Man, I like Josh Hart over 26.5 PRA. We probably should have put that down there. I forgot to even mention it, but I guess it won't count on the record, but I took it myself.
Okay.
Pick number 3, we got SGA over 31.5 points, minus 114 on FanDuel. This line has now dropped to 9.5 for the spread, which doesn't make sense at all. It's a little sketchy. So I would not take the Thunder to cover. We took them last game, but I like to play SGA over 31.5. I think eventually he's going to have a good game. He has went under this line in the first 2 games, and I think today he goes over.
Yeah, I agree. Like you said, he's not hit it. And this should be a closer game, so they're not going to pull him out at the end if that was a concern for anybody. I know the first game they definitely pulled him out. Second game was a little closer. They still covered easily. This game, like you said, I'm not taking Memphis, but I wouldn't take OKC.
Correct. And then pick number 4, we got another player prop. We've been killing the player props lately, so hopefully that continues. Plus money here, plus 114. We got Russell Westbrook over 4.5 rebounds. I know everybody in the world was on him last game. He had 4 with like a couple minutes left in the third quarter and never got another rebound. He's a spark plug for the Nuggets. They're going to need him in this game to bring the energy. The dude can obviously rebound. He averaged a triple-double for like a whole season. So, I mean, age just is not slowing this dude down. People make fun about his shot and stuff, all that. But that doesn't mean the dude can't grab some boards for us tonight. We're going over 4.5 rebounds, especially at plus 114.
Yeah, I mean, I believe he shot 50% from 3 last game. He was 3 of 6 or something like that. But yeah, he's always been a great rebounder, probably the best rebounding guard of people that we've watched. I mean, obviously not like Magic or anything, but in our generation, yeah, maybe the best rebounding guard. You said he averaged a triple double for a whole season. He did it 3 times, I think, 3 or 4 times. Great.
Yep, I thought so, but I didn't want to say.
Yeah,
and be wrong. So, anyways, Russell Westbrook over 4.5 rebounds, plus 114. SGA over 31.5 points. We got the Knicks on the money line, and then we got a special NFL draft prop for you guys tonight. Jackson Dart to be drafted before pick number 25.5. That just doesn't make sense to me how this doesn't happen. So we'll see. So the crazy take I wanted to talk about before we jump off here is we were talking before we made a video. Wasted a lot of time talking about this actually. Uh, I think the Cowboys, if Shador's sitting there at 12, they go get him and then try to influence Dion to be the coach of the Cowboys. But Jake says it's not possible. Take a
I didn't
little bit of a sprinkle on the Cowboys to draft Shador at plus 3,000. At least put $1 to win 31.
I didn't say it wasn't possible. I said it's not going to happen. Because the Cowboys are actually pretty good drafters for the lack of free agency moves they do. They usually draft pretty well. I don't think Shador has any chance of being better than Dak, who they just signed to a $160 million contract, or maybe it's more than that. I know it's like 60 a year, so $240 million contract. Who has no trade clause. Dion did say the only way he would leave Colorado is to coach his son, but I just don't think Dallas is going to do this. I think they
It's
would
a
have
two for
hired.
one.
Yeah, I wouldn't trade a first round pick to have a coach who's won 13 games on the Division One level and never coached in the NFL to come coach the Cowboys, and his son who's going to be the backup quarterback, who he's going to be trying to start and push the starter out, who has a no trade clause.
Dak's always getting hurt anyways, and you want him under a great mentor like Dak himself. It wouldn't surprise me if Jerry Jones did this. I mean, he's done crazy things his whole career. Does he really want Schottenheimer to be the coach?
Now, it wouldn't be the worst move in the world for Dallas to draft Shador, and if they struggle the next year or two, then get Dion. That wouldn't be crazy, but
Yeah.
I don't see it
So
happening like that this year.
draft Shiloh later in the rounds. I just think it's worth a sprinkle. Shador to the Cowboys plus 3,000. $1 wins you 31. I'm gonna at least do that.
Yeah. All right.
So Thursday, April 24th, best bets. We'll be live streaming later tonight. We're gonna try to go as far as we can in the draft. Not sure if we'll make it to Jackson Dart. The draft starts at 8, but I could be wrong. So, anyways, good recap 4-1, getting hot. So hopefully we catch these. We will see you guys later tonight.
Yep. See you guys.